Alright, howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. Welcome back if you were here earlier. Welcome, just welcome if you're just getting here. I am playing Witcher 1, the Enhanced Edition. And Thomas, hey, welcome back, man. Last night, I just finished... Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was doing... Yeah, I came out here into the swamps to initiate this Echoes of Yesterday, which I need to go back to Vizima to do. But while I was here, I ended up... Yeah, so that's the one that's actually active right now, too. Yeah, while I was here, I ended up talking to this old lady right over here. There she is. Vasca. She said that there was 3 different groups of her people that got taken by the Salamandra and forced to do some labor for them. I think they're making drugs for them. The Fistech. So I freed one group of them, and I'm going after the second one right now, which should be by this cave out this way. So, wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. So I need to go to the cave. And the last one's in, it says in the glade, and I'm not sure where the glade is. It could be where the... lumberjacks were. Where the hell's the cave? It's right over here somewhere. Oh, over there. I see it. And I don't see any people yet. This is the cave right here. Are they in the cave? I think they're in the cave. Hey, it was a dead guy. And nothing good. Wait, I didn't even check my shit while I was over. Oh, I'm getting full of crap here. Hope I don't have to pick up too much other stuff. Yeah, so hey, Thomas, yeah, this stream's a little slower than the last one. There isn't as many people that are going to watch it because most of my regular viewers go to sleep by now. And they're not used to me having a second stream. I just started doing this the other night, having a second stream. So hopefully... Whoa, 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 whoa. That little kid was about ready to jack me up.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Wow, that's loud.
I'll make you squeal.
I'm not playing that.
Oh, it's dark in here.
We are saved.
We are
At last.
saved. That's
No,
loud.
I came on my own. You're free.
Hear that, everyone? We're going home.
Before you go, tell me what you know about Salamandra.
They held us at a camp. One group may be by the old logging area.
Thank
Yep,
you.
loggers. The freaking lumberjack dude area. What's with this little kid? He's freaking still following me.
The messenger of the Lords lifts me from my knees and tears off my chains.
Are you the brickmaker's lost child?
I sat on foreign shores, crying and remembering my fatherland.
So neither druids nor dryads kidnapped you.
Blessed be he who wields a sword against my enemies.
Okay. Hurry home.
Who is above the Lords?
Right. I'll be going.
Is that the kid? I should tell Veska that I found the boy. Oh. I've been in this cave before and I didn't see that kid. I was thinking that that kid was the other kid. There's a kid from the very beginning called Alvin. And I thought that's who I was looking for. And I know where Alvin is now. So that's actually part of a different quest. I don't need to go through these caves again. I've been here. Have you tried a Bethesda game called Oblivion? Yep. I've played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, which are all, you know, Elder Scrolls. I played Oblivion a couple different times. Morrowind, I didn't ever finish it, man. It started messing up because I used a modded version. I loaded some mods, and it got to a point where the mods were messing up, and I couldn't play it anymore, so I just gave up. And I couldn't imagine playing that without mods, but I love Oblivion. I actually kind of like it better than I like Skyrim, and I played Skyrim a lot. Oh wait, okay, I gotta go this way. But I played Oblivion probably 3 or 4 times all the way through. Which, actually, I'm playing Oblivion again as soon as I'm done with this game. I always alternate games, but I try to keep 2 games going at the same time, whether they're on different nights or, like, right now, the way I'm doing it right now, I'm playing Fallout in the early evening, and then this one in the late evening. And if I get back to doing it the way I was doing it, I was just doing one game for 2 nights, and then switch to a different game for 2 nights, and then I'll go back to the first game for 2 nights, and then go back to the second game for 2 nights. You know, back and forth, alternating 2 nights each. But right now I'm playing, you know, Fallout 3 and Witcher, and once I'm done with Fallout 3, I'm going to Fallout New Vegas, and once I'm done with this one, I'm going to Oblivion, and then when I'm done with Oblivion, I'll probably go to Witcher Part 2, and after I'm done with Fallout New Vegas, I'm not sure what I'm going to play after that yet. I've got a couple options. Depends on if I start a different game or not in the daytime. I don't know. I've got the newest game I have that I haven't played yet is Shadows of War, the Lord of the Rings game. And I've been wanting to play that one a lot, but I haven't got around to playing it yet. I've had it for quite a while now, since Christmas, I think. My girlfriend got it for me for Christmas. Or my birthday, one of the two. No, it was Christmas. Okay, I'm just gonna go in battling these bastards. Let me drink this.
I'll make you squeal. You'll regret the day you were born.
What's that?
Oh, there goes the train again. Damn.
Thanks be to the Lords.
You're free.
We wish to reward you.
What is Salamandra doing in the swamp?
They're based at the former non-humans camp. You'd need an army to drive them out.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
We are free.
Friggin' trains, man, drive me nuts. I recently rearranged all my stuff in my apartment and brought my computer stuff into the living room. Damn, that's driving me nuts right now. I can't even talk. I feel like I'm not being heard. That stupid train. Oh, it's a long one, I can tell. So I'm just going to talk a little louder. That is so loud. So I used to have all my stuff in my bedroom, and it's on the other side of the apartments, not that close to, well, further away from the train tracks, put it that way. And I guess because of the insulation of the apartment and everything, from the sound not being able to travel all the way into the bedroom as easily, it's a lot quieter in there. But I moved, just the other day, moved all my stuff into the living room. And it's hot in here, so I keep this freaking window open. And I'm pretty close to the window, so it's loud as hell when those trains go by. Because the tracks are just maybe 50 yards away at the most. Half a football field away. Okay, so talk to Vizima. Okay, or Vaska. Breed all. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Wobbly. Another weird thing about this game, playing this game, is I have to do it on my keyboard and mouse instead of a controller. And I'm not used to using a keyboard and mouse anymore. These guys are just wandering. Oh wow, I'm going the wrong freaking way, ain't I? Oh crap. Where the hell are these guys going? Is this the right way? Damn it. Is that the village? Yeah. Ooh, hey. That is a place of power. It gives me some kind of ability. Increases intensity of the signs by 100%, which are these magical powers that I have over here. This is like a wind, telekinetic wind power. Protective shield. A trap on the ground. Fire. And stun, I think. I don't seem to use those as much as I should. I always used to use them a lot in the other Witcher games. Where's the old lady? I think she's in here, and these guys are blocking the damn door. Get out of the door, dudes.
We live to believe.
Get out of the way.
We
Out of
believe
the
to
freaking
live
way.
eternally.
Strangers rarely aid us. I'm surprised and touched.
What?
What? I found the missing child.
I found your missing child.
I thank you, White Wolf.
He's hard to understand.
It has been said, whosoever understands the Lords will be solitary among the crowd, for their thoughts flow like the deep waters.
So he's supposed to be that way.
From a drowned woman born, he shall lead those who walk the Lord's path to the underwater kingdom.
I'm a drowned
I'm glad
woman.
to help.
What?
He was born when his mother was drowned. Is that what she said?
I freed all the brickmakers. They confirmed Salamandra's evil deeds.
I thank you for your bravery. If you are to destroy the bandits, seek the Hierophant in the grove. The druids are watching Salamandra.
I'll do that.
I know how best to reward you. I bestow upon you the Water Lord's blessing. You may bathe in the holy waters of the swamp and rejoice.
I feel truly honored for who is greater than the Water Lords.
What?
Aminum gual eth.
Ambinungual es. Okay, now I gotta go all the way back across the freaking swamps again. Oh, I gained a level. Good. Let me power level up.
Aminum gual eth.
All right. So if anybody's watching this that's watched this before, and doesn't know anything about the game, you might notice that. Okay, I at first when I would level up, I would get 3 of these bronze talons to be distributed between all of these different powers, and in these 2 branches of each power. Like each one of these has the first 2 branches. Then it went to me having 3 here and 1 silver, 3 bronze and 1 silver. The last time I leveled up is the first time it did this. I got 2 bronze and 2 silver now to distribute. I think I'm going to stamina this time. See, I need a mutagen for that one. And absorption enables Geralt to draw from places of power twice daily. Screw that one. Endurance regenerates 25% faster. That one I can handle. Okay, and also I want to do more endurance here. This one actually does more than endurance. 5% endurance, or plus 5 endurance. Here comes another frickin' train, man. One just went by. Wow. I can tell this is going to be real fun all through the frickin' summer. I need to close that window, but it'd get too hot in here with that window closed. Anyway, endurance regeneration, another 10%, so that's good. Poison, pain, and stun resistance plus 10%. So yeah, let's do that. I also want to do this. My steel sword, the fast steel sword, I need to bring that up a level. So that's brings my damage up to 20 to 35%, 20 to 35 points. Attack 100% better. Parry 5% better, and pain 50% better. Cool. Now I want to check. I got one more bronze. I don't know what to use it on. Knockdown. Damage. Or damage here. See, there's different types of, two different types of swords for different stuff. This is for non-magical enemies, and this is for magical enemies and monsters. And you got strong, fast, for strong enemies, for fast enemies, or group of enemies on each different type of sword. And these are each a fighting style. And each fighting style for each sword has different things. So it's just a pain to keep up. I think I'll actually do this one. Wait, no. Yeah. I'll do this one. Pain on the fast silver sword. Yep.
What was that? Nothing to do.
It's almost nighttime.
What?
Should have did this while I was already meditating. I need to wait till morning.
Nothing to do.
I think I need to just go straight across. It's going to be a lot faster going this way than the way I went before. Oh, there's a big ass freaking kicking war. pretty freaking stupid. Wait, where'd this come from? Hymns of Madness. Is that what she just gave me? Occult tomes about dormant underwater gods. What's that give me? Nothing. I need to go back and talk to that lady again. Stupid. My inventory's full. I need to sell some crap, and she's the only person around here that I can sell anything to that's close by. If I find anything along the way, I'm not going to have room to carry it. The hell is she? I didn't see her outside. Guess I should look, but she's right freaking there. That's all she'll buy, except for these things that I need. Wow, okay. I can carry a few things. I'm gonna steer clear of those guys over there. These are frozen golems. Pretty sure this guy's in Witcher 3. Same guy. Fant. The part in Witcher 3 where you go to this druid camp or town or village or whatever, but it's all like in the side of a mountain in caves and stuff. I'm pretty sure he's like the head of him.
Yes?
Bandits have appeared in the swamp.
Bandits have appeared in the swamp.
The trees told me you slew every last one. We are very grateful, Wolf.
What
Farewell.
did I do? I thought it told me to come to this guy. I already came to him earlier. Maybe it just told me that it was done. Oh, it's done. It's not here anymore. Damn it. I ran all the way across here for nothing because I need to go back. I think I'm going to take a shortcut. Kinda. try to sell some other crap to this guy.
Windblade.
What it?
Stop looking at the naked lady, dude. I seen you, old man. He was looking over to his left, where that naked green girl was. I seen you. Oh. Damn it. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, there we go. I was looking at the wrong freaking number. So, between streams a while ago, I was watching this freaking video, which I tend to do, but I don't know if anybody's watching now or watching later that has ever heard of or seen a documentary called The Red Pill. But if you haven't, it was done by a feminist at the time. She was a feminist. She did a couple documentaries before that. You won't buy any of this stuff. It sucks. But she had made a couple documentaries. One was about, you know, they were feminist and really liberal documentaries. One was about I've seen parts of both of them, and one seemed to be about some kind of those purity ceremonies and stuff, and it seemed like kind of a negative thing about the purity ceremonies, which are you know, Christian stuff. So she's seemed like she was kind of, I don't know. I don't know exactly what that one was about, but it could be that she was. Damn it! Wait, let me kill these guys before I die. That doesn't even hurt him. Barely hurts him. Oh, he's gonna blow up on me! Oh God, he got me good. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. Well, the second one was about a married gay couple. So you know, so you could tell what kind of videos she usually does. So then she decides, okay, she's looking for a. Damn it! I gotta drink one of these. She's looking for a subject for her next documentary, and she decides she wants to do it on rape culture, which is much kind of a myth, if you ask me. In the United States, at least. In other countries, there is kind of this cultural idea that it might be all right in like Middle Eastern countries. I don't know. I don't even think even there that they think it's okay. You know, it's one of them kind of freaking deals where if you don't know the freaking culture, you can't judge another culture and say, oh yeah, this is how they were. Remains of who? Wow. But so she she's going around doing research about it, and she figures, well, she heard about MRAs, which are the men's right movement. Men that think feminists are pretty much bitching about nothing, you know. Actually, that's not what the MRAs are. That's not even an accurate assessment of them. What it is they think that women have the right to go to have, you know, equality and all the things that they say that they want, but they also think that they also believe that men are just as oppressed as women, you know, in their own way. And this is what the feminist movement, or any kind of feminist groups, believe that women are completely oppressed, and they've been that way, and their system is completely against them, and they have to fight to get what they want. And men's rights movement think, well, you know, not any more than a man has to fight, you know. A man has to fight for everything that he has, and society looks at them, at men, in a different freaking light. And women have a lot of advantages that men don't have. You know, the main gripe that women's rights movements have is that they don't have the rights that men have. But they never even acknowledge that men don't have some rights that women have. And it's not legal rights, it's social rights. Like say, men are known for having more dangerous jobs than women, and not by any choice of a man. And okay, so this whole thing that brought this on, the video I was watching, is the lady that did the movie, or the documentary about this. Okay, so I didn't even get to that part yet. She was trying to do a documentary on rape culture, but then she went to talk to some men's rights activists and realized that they have that her story, the one that she wants to freaking tell, is with these guys and talking about what they're talking about. Because they started talking to her, and she started realizing, man, they got a freaking point. And she was a feminist, and she believed in all the feminist stuff, and that men don't deserve these rights and all this stuff. But then she started listening to these guys and realized, yeah, men are being abused by the system too, just as much as women, but in different ways, you know. And like I said, it's not the legal system, it's just society in general. Okay, so she does the movie. She gets a lot of flack from feminist groups, from a lot of left-wing groups. She gets all kinds of shit from them for even coming up with a topic that points, that sheds light on men's issues, you know. And in the movie, in the documentary, she interviews some feminists too, just because she wants to get. I think she was pretty non-biased, just because of her experiences as a feminist, and then just learning about this men's movement too. She could see a lot of parallels in the things that are going on, and so she was pretty unbiased about it. in her reporting. She didn't really even tell her own side of things, you know, get into it herself. She just asked people questions and let them tell their story. And so in the one of the people she interviewed in the documentary was this lady, and I don't know what her name is, but I think she's one of the editors of like Cosmo or Ms. I think it's Ms. Magazine. It's one of more feminine magazines. And this lady is a really strong feminist. And so now, after the movie's been out for a while, the girl that made the documentary is taking excerpts not out of the movie itself, but out of outtakes that there's a lot of footage that she got of all these different interviews that she didn't put in the movie. So she's just now putting them up on her YouTube channel. And so this feminist lady that she talked to, she's put at least 2 or 3 different questions that she asked her up on there, you know, and each one is about a 15-minute video. And this question that I watched 2 of the videos in between these streams tonight, and this lady, one of the questions she asked was, do feminist groups think men are disposable? Because this is one of the gripes that the men's rights movement has, is that men are disposable in society. Men are disposable. We're the ones that are sent to a freaking war and killed. We're the ones that have the most dangerous jobs. Women want equal rights and they want the same jobs as men and this and that, and that's, you know, they've got them. But if you ever hear the jobs that they say that men have that they want, it's usually CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, executive positions, chairman of the board, politicians, things like that, right? All these things that'll get them in the spotlight and get them a lot of money, maybe, things like that. But you never hear a feminist group advocating that they want women as garbage collectors or plumbers or sewage workers or high steel freaking welders, you know, skyscrapers on the top of skyscrapers, or all these dangerous jobs that men get killed at, you know. Women don't, not the average woman don't want those. The average businesswoman wants some business position, or they want the kind of jobs that women historically took that were more caregiver type jobs. The average woman would prefer those kind of jobs, but the feminist groups are trying to push them out of that and into what they call STEM fields, which is science, technology, engineering, science, technology, engineering, and math fields. Those 4 fields make more money and have more prestige and stuff like that. So that's what they're trying to get women into. But yeah, they don't freaking try to get them in the dangerous jobs. But okay, so the filmmaker, call her Jan. I think her name's Jan, something Jan. I think Jan might be her last name. Can't remember.
This I like.
Emo Koos. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Wonderful.
Where am I going? You know what? I went right past where I was wanting to freaking be.
Like.
I'm so stupid. Is that Kickmore coming after me? I'll just run past him. Okay. So I kind of got off what I was trying to say. Okay, so the question is does the feminist groups think that men are more disposable? When society, in general, society does, seems to be leading that way. And the lady said, well, historically, it does seem that way. But we have been trying to get women in the military for blah, blah, and it's only been just this last year or so that the women, the interview was taken back in like 2013 or something though, so she was saying just this year, I think it was about that year that women were allowed to go into combat or something, you know. But she goes, it's just this year that women were allowed to go into combat. That's not the question that was asked. Men don't want to go into combat. I think if a woman, not the average woman at least, maybe some freaking gung-ho woman might want to go into the military and be in the front lines battle. But I think most men that are, I've been in this army myself, so I know this. Most men that are in the army do not even want to be in the fighting part. You know, they would rather have jobs that keep them off the front lines. If they do have a job that's going to put them on the front lines, like a grunt, which is infantry, foot soldiers, things like that, or tank operators, things like that, cavalry units. Tris. So if they have jobs, or if they are on the front lines, then they accept it because it's their duty. They are soldiers. It's their duty to do that, but they don't have to like it. But what this lady is trying to say is that she didn't answer the freaking question, really. She just, that men are more disposable. She just says, she just keeps on, every time the lady asks her a question, she just kind of throws it back in her face and saying, well, women aren't naturally in those jobs, and it's men's fault because they're not in those jobs, and blah, blah, blah. That's the way that men want it. Men want to keep the women down. And it's just, it made me so angry. It made me physically sick almost just listening to this lady. And she's like a really highly respected woman in society, you know, and in the frickin' media. And she just, it's like she really avoids any question that has to do with answering the fact that women don't really want those jobs. She's just trying to say, well, women can't have those, or just are barely getting those jobs, and we're trying to push. Oh, this is one of the things she said. Oh, this is just freaking, this topped the freaking cake right here. She said
perfect.
The reason why women are not firemen,
what brings you here,
is because okay, this is true. The reason there's not more women that are firemen is because they have to pull these big ass freaking water hoses up big ass ladders, so they have to have men with a lot of physical strength to do this, right? Or women with a lot of physical strength, which is usually not true. It's not the case. Women just, most women, the average woman does not have that kind of strength to do that. This was her answer to that, though. She didn't answer the question like that. She said, why, instead of making a job where you have to have physical strength to pull that freaking hose up that ladder, why not invent a way to get the water to the fire where they don't have to pull it up a freaking ladder? And I said, what? To myself, I'm thinking, what in the hell is she talking about? Invent a way. Invent a way. Yeah, if there was a way to be invented, I'm sure somebody would fucking invent a friggin' way. Because as of right now, we don't have an invention that'll do that. And she's saying that that's the answer, is to invent something, a way that women can freaking do it. Invent a way that women can do it. It's like, what in the hell is this woman talking about? I don't understand people like that, man. I really have all the respect in the world for women and the stuff that they go through. And I've been around long enough to see their fight for equality and understand that it was a hard fight. And yes, they didn't have certain rights back in the day, but nowadays women are doing a hell of a lot better than most men that I know. I mean, you look at the freaking statistics of people graduating from high school, it's mostly women. You look at the statistics of people graduating from college, it's mostly women. Men are just not doing very good anymore. And I think a lot of it has to do with the push that they have had to not just get equal rights for women, to go above and beyond the call of having women take over almost, you know? And I don't know. It's a little bit of a rant, and it's hard for me to actually explain exactly what I'm talking about, but I really believe that everything that's happened throughout history, because I'm a big history buff, okay, I'm going to this point. I need to go down here to the right and then to the left. But everything that's happened throughout history that made society the way it is, they call it, that right now they're calling it the patriarchy, and that the men have been in control too long, and they have did this and did that, and that you have to be a woke man, and you need to help the freaking women's movement, and everybody should be a feminist. I really seriously think that everything that's happened through history to get us to this point was evolution of how things were meant to be. That women have wanted it this way just as much as men, and I think women might have actually had a little bit more control over what happened than men, but women's groups will not let you know that. If you really think about it, even women in history, the reason why they didn't have the right to vote is because they didn't want the right to vote. They figured, okay, because men were trying to they were stronger, and they were trying to protect us, and men have, you know, natural testosterone. What the hell's going on over here? Oh crap. You know, testosterone makes men more aggressive and able to suppress their emotions when needed, and women are more caring because of estrogen, and able to empathize a lot better than men naturally. That we were okay with those roles, and I think it's only been since the 60s when you had just a handful of women that are telling all the women around, what the hell's, oh, okay, that are telling all the women that you need to be this way, and you need to be that way, and you need to freaking burn your bras, and you need to do this, and which was okay because they needed to do that. Time was ready. The time was ready and right for women to do that, you know. But historically, women have been in control of the world. If you ever really seriously think back of all the leaders of the world, I guarantee you'll think of at least 2 or 3 women that were in control of the world, probably before you'll even think of the men that were in control of things. Myself, when I think back in history and I try to think of world leaders, Cleopatra pops in my head real quick. Queen Elizabeth I of England, Queen Mary, Queen Victoria of England, you know, all 3 of those from England. freaking maybe right now I can't, my brain's not working good enough to think of more, but there's a lot of women that were in power through history. Nefertiti.
Yevon will punish us for not following orders.
There's
You saw that evil
quite a few women gods in mythology. Just as many women as there are men in mythology. And mythology has some basis in reality, you know. Over years, they you know, mythify them or whatever you want to call it. But I seriously think that women wanted things that way. They preferred to be behind the lines and say, men, you go out and freaking protect us and do this so we could stay home and do this, you know. And if the men died off, it doesn't take but one man to freaking repopulate a whole freaking society, and you can't repopulate a whole society with one woman. You need a lot of women. It only takes one freaking man, though, you know. So women didn't care about that. As long as they had one freaking man left to repopulate the society, all the rest of the men can go out and freaking get themselves killed to keep our society the way it is, you know. So I'm pretty sure women were in charge of that too. Okay, let me go find out what's going on here.
When will this end?
Who the hell are you? Didn't I see you speaking to Yevon at the camp?
Yevon sent me to see what happened to you.
A witcher? We're lucky you came.
Meaning?
We're after elven artifacts. Got into the temple, but once there, I felt a terrible cold and heard a cry. One of my people exploded. Then some thing attacked another of my companions. Only those you see here survived. Slay that thing, whatever it is. You'll be generously rewarded.
I'll try.
Should find out what killed Yevon's men. You can take it. Inside there. Huh.
When will
I
this
sense
end?
evil, friend. Great
I sense
evil.
evil, friend. Great evil.
Perhaps the Witcher can manage it.
Okay, this is where I'm going now. Anyway, that's my rant. I rant sometimes, sorry. It's hard to explain what I mean though while I'm like, this late at night when I'm freaking half tired. And it's just it kind of irks me when I watch a video like that and see somebody that is blaming, what they're doing is trying to blame all the world's problems on men, and that it's all men's fault. I think we all had an equal part in the bad things that happened. I also was watching one of the videos with the kids from that shooting that happened in Florida not too long ago. And one of the kids said something about, like, it's about time you people let us kids fix this world that you have screwed up, or something like that. And I'm going, what the hell is he talking about? This kid does not know anything about freaking history if he thinks that what he's trying to say is that the last generation, the last couple generations, that's including my generation, has screwed the world up, and that now we need to move out of the way and let the kids fix our mistakes. And mostly he's talking about the gun laws, but I think he's talking about everything too. You know, he's using this gun debate as a way to tell all adults that they're stupid and that we have screwed the world up, and that now it's time for the kids to take over. The truth is, as a history buff, I know this, the truth is, this world, right now, the way it is, especially the United States, is in such good shape compared to every other point in history Every point in history is a little bit worse. The further you go back, the worse things were. It's taken thousands of years for us to get to the point where we are now, where people have rights, where people are the way they are, where the world is a lot safer than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And 30 years ago, it was a lot safer than it was 50 years ago. And 50 years ago, it was a lot safer than it was 100 years ago. And so on and so on. Each generation is making it a little bit better, as long as we keep going in the right direction. And them saying, I heard one of these kids saying that we should give up some of our freedoms so that there can be a database, to a centralized federal database that says our medical history and our mental health history, so that any law enforcement can, not just law enforcement, but gun sellers can even tap into it, to know that if somebody has any kind of physical or mental history that would keep them from being able to own a gun. That's giving up personal information. That's giving up our right, our privacy rights, just so that by chance maybe some gun company or gun seller will be able to find out that we are not qualified to have a gun. There's already enough things in place to do that. It's just that sometimes the system doesn't work, and nobody's freaking perfect, and there is going to be mistakes, you know. And the truth is there's crazy fucking people out there, and it's not that the NRA is wrong, which they're trying to make it all out to be the NRA. They're saying that, oh, they'd rather have money than protect kids' lives, blah blah this. That's not the whole story. That they just don't know. Whoa, how history has been. The world is 100 times more safer now than it was 50 years ago, or at least the United States is. What is this naked lady doing? Okay, let me just get back to the game and just play the game. I'm going on too much now. Whoa, she's got like boobies hanging in my face. I don't want to beat up the boobies. That's just sad. She might be an evil woman. Evil woman. But she's a sexy evil woman.
Witcher, you alive?
That was worth more than you can imagine.
Yavin will pay your price.
Interesting. We found nothing.
Thanks, and farewell.
What is that all about? We found nothing. Oh, there's Yavin.
Kedmil, thank you for your help, Wolf.
My payment?
300 orens. And forget what you saw, Dwan.
What did I see? No artifact. What? Oh, it's over with? What's that one called? Anatomy of a Crime. Is that it? No. No, it's the autopsy. That wasn't it. Reaping? No, that was the other one. I want to see what it said. Damn it. I think it was way up to the top here. Long way from home. Nope. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Oh, Echoes of Yesterday. This is it. I sense Yavin hasn't told me something. Why did he want to get to the Elfin Ruins so badly? There's nothing here. I brought Yavin to the Elfin Ruins.
Gwynblade.
Why do you hate humans so much?
Why do you hate human?
Why? I assume you don't mean ideology and the like, and you would rather hear some dark secret from deep within my soul.
You assume correctly.
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
Agreed.
I once lived in a city among humans. I was honest and courteous, respected all their ridiculous customs and laws. Assimilation. I lived that word for years, and during that time I was cheated, sneered at, on occasion beaten and robbed. I felt no hatred for humans. In fact, I felt better than them. I told myself they were simply incapable of controlling their weaknesses, their flaws. I was robbed 3 times as often as others. Racist slogans were painted on my door in excrement. For years I wondered why. Was I doing something wrong? What could I do to bring peace to my life? And you know what I came to understand?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
I was doing nothing wrong. I'd been lying to myself from the outset. Just as the moon will never catch the sun, so humans will never change. They will remain egotistical, envious, petty, and fearful of anything they don't understand. And believe me, there's plenty. Matters proceeded quickly thereafter, but that's another story.
Now you resemble humans.
No, Geralt, definitely not. And you, Witcher? Who are you? You too have experienced human ignorance and hatred.
Oh, yeah, I remember all this. But I feel no contempt for them.
But I feel no contempt for them. I don't look down on them, and I don't generalize. Humans are how they are, and I'll make no effort to change or fight them. I'll adapt. Evolution, Yavin.
Evolution makes no allowance for sterile mutants. No offense. Think about it, Geralt.
Okay. Wonder what he says.
Why do you hate humans? You assume.
I'll
Agreed.
I felt for years.
No.
They will
now you.
No.
Okay, this bottom one says, I'm as much of an outcast as you, Yavin. I see your point, but have no interest in torching human villages.
I'm as much an outcast as you, Yavin. I see your point, but have no interest in torching human villages.
I'm glad you understand, White Wolf.
Why does it keep freaking coming up with that?
Farewell.
Thought I got all the different answers. Okay, I haven't been in here yet. Let's see what's in here. Oh, Circle of Vengeful Flame. What the hell's that? Wow, a lot of money. Do I even have enough room to carry all this stuff? Okay. Another trunk. Couple things. And what is this? I'm some of this part of the game's starting to come back to me, man. It's been a couple years since I played it. I can't remember a lot of it, but I remember having to go through this tower even, or this ruins even further. I think they clear it out a little bit more here and there until there's a big area somewhere where there's a big fight. But I think that's if I end up siding with the elves. I think I might have at one point. I don't remember. Okay, let me go out of here. Get the flock out of Dodge. Hey, what's down here, Esmeralda? Nothing. Hey, let's play. You're it. No, you're it. You're it. And no, you're not. But you are. How about you? You want to play too? Oh man, the gang is all freaking here. It's a party. Woohoo. So in other news, I watched the new episode of Supernatural last night, and it was so good, man. That series, this season, is freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy, man. One of the old characters, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to spoil it to anybody that's watching this now or later that hasn't seen it yet, but one of the old characters from years ago is back. And it's so cool. Actually, one of my more favorite characters in the whole series. Side characters. Okay. I guess I'm going out this way, right? Can I get through these bars yet? No. Well, why am I yawning? I don't even know what time it is. Guess I can look on this computer. 12:17. I think that's what it said. It was little tiny. It was tiny. I might not be reading it right.
Beautiful.
Where the hell am I? The bar. Wait, you know what? Oh, I need to sell some crap.
I don't like this weather.
I don't like you.
A new friend.
You know
what brings you here?
Oh, damn it! I'm getting dizzy. I'm gonna go to the bar.
None may say I consort with witches. Don't like you. Don't like you.
No, I don't like you much either. Just don't puke on my shoes, or we'll have a problem.
I'm busy.
Well, get out of my way so I can get in. Alrighty.
Impossible.
Is that so?
Fighting or
You're
watching?
different. How interesting.
Greetings.
Can I help?
Okay. Let me see. I gotta store some crap. I got some Bruxa blood. Alrighty. Pyrite. Alrighty. Why do I keep saying that? Alrighty then. You know what? I need to put this away because I can't even do anything with it yet. And kick more claws. Yeah. And those fangs. There's one other thing. What was it? What were these? Graver. I have 5 different contracts. Graver, Felder, what's the other one? Oh yeah, I got cockatrice, but I don't know where to find those yet. Kickamore. What's the 5th one? Damn it, I'm gonna have to look. Get rid of this and that. And this. Go sell the rest of this crap. Wait. You know what? Unknown potion. Well, I got a bunch of crap in here. Sell that too. And that. So one of those. Really need to make some more potions, but I think I'll wait. I think that's it. Let me take these two and try to sell them. Alright, I'm going to go to the market and try to sell this extra crap that I have. Oh, I got more wolf pelts. See if I can find somebody that will buy those. This is where I'm going to start having a problem, man. I have so many different types of ingredients here, but I'm going to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to carry all of them. What I probably should do is get rid of the store some of this stuff. I need to go through it and make sure that I have a little bit of every type of ingredient, the substances, where it says contains the following substance. There's a handful of substances. You see, that one and that one have the exact same substance, so I don't really need both of those to carry around with me. This one also has that substance, but it also has another one. Yeah, I think I could find like big stacks of things that only have one substance in it. Like this has a rebus, and I got 48 of those. And so anything else that just has rebus will probably be stored, unless I need to sell it for some, or use it for a quest. Yeah, I'll go through that later. I don't want to do all that right now. Let's get rid of this and this too. Oh. No, forget it.
Chicky.
I should try that.
What do you think she'll buy? Oh yeah, also yesterday...
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Well, your mother...
Who wants to get slapped?
Sucks those big,
Impossible.
ugly, freaking... Oh, forget it.
I'm itching to it.
I don't know what they're even called. Some kind of creature that's got big old boobies.
Go ahead and rain.
No, simple pondering.
Is your time near Seattle? Yep, I'm on the same time
White
zone as Seattle.
one, I admit I find you.
I live in California though, so like a long ways from Seattle, but we're in the same time zone. Where am I going? Hey, there's Triss. Hey, Triss. Hey, Triss. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, hi, hi. Whoa, look at crack her butt. You can see her crack. Butt crack. Butt crack. Butt crack.
Raining again.
What brings you here? Never mind.
What brings me here? Did you see the butt crack? That's enough to bring me here.
Terrible weather.
That's sexist. That is
A good
sexist.
book, perhaps.
I say, why not enjoy the opposite sexes and embrace the differences? All right.
It's raining.
Later, Gator.
Rain. Need some salt? I stockpiled a dozen
Do I know
cartloads.
Alchemist. Oh, he might have. He might buy some of this crap down here. Oh yeah. Oh, what? 5 each? Hell no. Oh, this guy's a ripoff, man. Most people give you 10 each for these Fenowans. Wow. What a rip. You suck, dude. You suck. I'm not selling you anything. You're on my freaking shit list now. See, that guy gives me 10 right there. The guy right next to you, dude. Wow, man. Ever hear of competition? Not to make any money if the dude right next to you is freaking paying more for the same exact thing. Alright, so that's all good. I'm making some money now. Okay, there's a dude that buys jewelry somewhere.
Are you ill?
A real art lover.
Your mama
Damn
is.
Behold! The best goods in the
Stealing all
civilized
the
world.
best ways.
200 cords of lumber,
Shut
and
up.
all of it green as a
That's not the right guy.
Ain't any harder than this.
Seller, merchant. This guy.
You have...
What? You have befriended non-humans, those outcasts. What?
Think elven arrows and dwarven battle axes can protect you from the wrath of Salamandra?
I don't think anything.
Non-humans will perish in Salamandra's flames. Will you turn to ash with them? Turn from your path.
You say whatever drivel you like.
What? Who is this asshole? I thought he was a freaking
Raining.
merchant. There's another merchant.
How can...
Oh, that's that stupid dude that I just talked to. Oh no, this is the right guy. I saw all these rings to him. What's that? A ruby. Did I just sell? Oh no, that's okay. Gold. There was... That's a sapphire. It's only 60 bucks. And there's a sapphire ring. Okay, I want to take this wait. No, I don't want to. Okay, there's a courtesan or streetwalker or whatever that you can bribe with a sapphire, but you can also do it with a ring. But I think I can get the ring. I get it in one of the quests. But it's part of a quest that I have to bribe her. And there's also a guard that I have to get past, I think, with the ring. So I have to wait for the ring. Oh. I haven't noticed if anybody wanted to buy those. I think I've actually cleared up my inventory, this top part at least, except for those wolf pelts. Now why won't anybody buy them?
Fine.
Nope. This guy over here is a textile vendor, which you'd think pelts and things like that would be his business.
200 cords of lumber, and all of it green as a schoolboy.
Yeah, you can't access him.
200 cords of lumber, and all of it green as a schoolboy.
Okay. I think I'm ready for the main quest. To do part of the main quest. So that's this posh reception. What's all the king's men? What's that? I met an officer who ordered me to show him my pass. Something fishy. He did the king order Val? Oh, okay. That's nothing yet. Oh, Dandelion's loot. I have to really do that one. He's back over at the bar. I have to do that before I can do the main quest. Ghoul. Blood of 12 ghouls. I need to go put those away before I lose them. Source. I need to go talk to Triss. I killed... Oh, Royal Huntsman. Oh, that's the... Oh, yeah, okay. I know where that's guy's at. Won't hurt a bit. That's the... Okay. Okay, the order I need to do this in. I need to go to the Huntsman. Then I need to go find Triss. And then I need to go find Dandelion. I think. Or Dandelion and then Triss. Let's try Triss. No. I don't know. Let's see if I can find Triss first. Oh, let me go.
Weather's gone sour.
I don't know. Triss was walking around the street over here a minute ago.
Useless rain.
Are you ill?
Your mama's ill. Did I said that again. I'm repeating myself. It just sounds natural to say that when he asks me that. Where's the frickin' huntsman? Why isn't anybody in this game ever where they're supposed to be? Huntsman's supposed to be at this desk right here. This table. What time is it? Oh wow, it's getting late.
Why did they risk it? They went to work for bread and encountered death.
Maybe that's why.
I need a rest.
Let's see if I can go find Triss. You know what? I know where Dandelion is, so let me do that. Is your time near Seattle? Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yep.
Not enough pay.
Well, there really hasn't been too many people on tonight, man. If this nighttime stream
None may say I
doesn't get
consort
any
with
better,
witches.
I might just have to rearrange my schedule a little bit. I really like the idea of doing 2 games per day, but I got to figure out the times
Waste of words.
people actually watch.
Terrible time.
Might have been for me ranting so much. And Dandelion's not here. Wow. My ranting seems to scare people off sometimes. I go
You'll only bring trouble
on about stupid shit sometimes.
Greetings.
Can I?
And these back. Inventory straightened out. This really sucks, man. At least I know where Triss will be this time or not. Let me go check this. Oh no, there's Dandelion. What? He wasn't there a second ago, was he?
Geralt.
Dandelion. Here's your fruit.
Here's your loot.
Loot.
Great.
Loot.
I owe you one. I need to prepare.
When's your performance?
After 8 at night. Come if you want.
If I can.
Here he goes.
What a day.
Okay, so I really need... What was he doing?
Who's behind?
What are you doing to those ladies? Wow. He runs out the door and comes back with 3 ladies. 4 ladies.
Ada's idea.
Dude.
I am
5 ladies. Dude. Wow. 6 ladies.
That minstrel was alluring.
That minstrel was alluring. I guess. Look at this.
Beautiful music.
Beautiful music. Okay, and a gay dude. 6 ladies and a gay
Who's
dude.
behind this?
I feel I've heard of you. I don't recall the context, but I remember it was a bloody story.
Okay, what time is it now? It's 7 o'clock.
Oh.
I gotta get to Triss's quick before it gets too late. Get back here by 8. Do you think of what do you think of the semi-new
For some peace and quiet.
South Park game? The what's it called? Something.
Who's behind this?
But not whole something.
Quite a dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
I haven't played that one yet. I played the first one. I really liked it. I actually just streamed it about a month or two ago. Fractured Butthole. Oh, Triss is not here. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. But I'm planning on getting the newer one when it goes on sale. After I get some other shit first together. Right now I'm kind of having some financial problems. So after I get all that straightened out, I'm planning on getting the new one, the newer one, and then I'll be streaming that. It was really fun streaming the first one, man. People seem to enjoy that one a lot. It had some really, really super funny parts.
White-haired one, I admit I find you.
I don't know what to do. It's like every single time I try to find somebody in this game, it takes forever.
Why martial law only in our district?
To protect the notables living here.
Perhaps these impertinent soldiers lack respect.
I wonder if Triss is at the party. I bet she is. Let me switch to the posh reception. And that is back at the inn.
You whisk children away. Turn them into witches.
I just hope this works out right. I'm going to save before I go in here, but I think I can take care of all 3 things if I go in here. I didn't know if you played that. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. Okay, Dandelion's singing. Get them
You're
women.
the dangerous one bearing weapons on your
They
back.
like him. Whoa. Where are you going? Where are you
I'm
going?
mad. Not now, Geralt, please.
Not now, Geralt. I'm going to go have an orgy with all these girls. And the gay dude.
Who wants to get slapped?
Yep. There he goes with his entourage. They are going to go find a Roman Turkish bath
Who's behind this?
and have a time. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. I'm going upstairs. Let me save before I do this. This guy's going to stop me. Watch. Yeah,
Waste of words.
I played the first one and found it really good because I like South Park. Yeah, I watched South Park when it. I think they were already in like the 3rd or 4th season before I started watching it, and then I watched all the reruns, And then I watched it all the way from then until right around the 13th or 14th season. And then I lost track of it for a while. I didn't watch it for a while. And then just last summer, I watched all the rest of them all the way up to the end. And I love that show, man. It's really cool because I hate political correctness, and it just cracks me up how much they make fun of things. I have this bad, like, I don't know if you want to call it, I hate the word pet peeve, but it's kind of that about political correctness. I think that people get way too offended way too easily nowadays, and I think people treat being offended like it's a problem of the people that are offending them. And I believe that it's not a problem of people offending you, it's your own problem. If you get offended, if a person gets offended by something, put it this way: if you say almost anything, if you say almost anything that could be an opinion, almost anything you say that could be an opinion will offend at least one person. Almost anything you say that is a belief, people could take offense by it. If you have a belief in God in a certain way, you know, or you have a belief in politics a certain way, or if you have a belief in not God, you know, no God, or whatever your beliefs are, you will offend some other people, some people that don't believe like you do. Even things that aren't beliefs and ideas or opinions, just everyday things, just things that you say, and people start talking about microaggressions and this and that, things that you do subconsciously, people will take offense by. People could take offense by you looking at them wrong. Say you have something on your mind and you're not even really paying attention, and you're not really even looking at a person, but you're looking in their general direction. And they think that you're freaking looking at them in a dirty way, or a mean way, or a rude way or something. And you're not even looking at them really. You're just looking at like a spot on the fucking wall next to them. Or, excuse my language. And people take offense by something like that. They can take offense by a look. They can take offense by a gesture. They could take offense by the way you walk your dog. People that are the people that are giving the offense can't help it, because there's always going to be somebody out there that will take offense by almost anything you do. It's the person that's receiving the offense, the person that is offended, that has the problem. It's a mental problem. It's something psychological that is causing them to be offended. Somebody should be able to say almost anything they want to you without you really taking too much offense. And if you do take offense, then yeah, there's a reason why you took offense, and maybe you should figure it out, you know. That's what I believe. I really strongly believe that. People just are too offended by things. And that's why what I like about shows like South Park is they try to offend as many people as they want, and the way they do it, it's just hilarious. It's funny, you know. And I love that, man. Let's. Can I make it? I made it. I'm upstairs. Okay, this party takes a while, man. I don't even know if I have that much time. Let me just put this on pause. What time is it now again? Oh, I got about. I can go longer. I think I'm just gonna finish this party. You really put that into detail? Yeah. Yeah, I really want to do videos about stuff like that, just to talk about crap like that. I've did 4 videos like that already, but they're really hard, and they're hard to try to get things in the right word, even the right words. Even when I'm trying to talk about it, it's hard for me to explain it exactly the way I think it and the way I feel it, you know. And I'm actually trying to do a video right now on political, or on the freedom of speech and the history of freedom of speech. And it's taken me 4 or 5 months so far working on just trying to write it and get it in the right words. And it's so hard. And plus, just studying up on things, the history. I've read hundreds of wiki pages on different points in history, trying to find out different ideas about free speech and freedom of religion and freedom of press and freedom of assembly and things like that, and see where all that originated, which it pretty much didn't originate until the last couple hundred years. But yeah, I love doing stuff like that. It's just hard to get it in the right words. Anyway, let me try to do this freaking party. This is going to be so hard. There's so much that goes on in this party. Just loot this bowl first. I will take all the food.
Don't disturb.
Don't disturb. You can't talk because he's got something in his mouth, man. Take that out your mouth.
I love this tune.
Swallow it.
My legs just start dancing.
My legs just start dancing.
Just listen.
I've no interest in politics.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
I knew a witcher. Peasants killed him.
Be nice. Be nice.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world.
You should find yourself a real woman. Everyone knows witches are barren.
So find yourself a real woman. Everyone knows that witches are barren. But real women like barren men? Is that what you're trying to say?
The princess is a captivating beauty.
The captivating eunuch?
I knew a witcher.
Rejoice in the
Peasants
prophets and
killed
make the
him.
books look legal. The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
There's Triss. Get away, Triss. Get away. Can I go in here? Wow, I can go loot the room. Woohoo! Man, I feel so special. Oh, what did I just get?
I knew a witcher.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Points for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Oh wait, I did not want to drink yet.
A stupid idea.
Probably should have saved before I walked in this room. Did I? Talk to all these people, and nobody wanted to talk to me, so let's grab some of those. Go here and grab some of these.
Old Vithima's ashes still smoulder, and the royal family consorts with the Nilfgaardian.
Silk is out of
Princess
fashion.
Ada should marry.
Okay, I'm gonna save this time. Everything but what's inside that thing.
Nonsense.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Out of here.
Indeed.
Out of here.
The bliss
Dude
of leave.
tries to get me again. Miss Triss.
Arrive on horseback in
Go.
full armor,
We got.
polished and
Oh God, no.
Morden hugged to steel.
Ah.
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meet some of the...
Smile,
someone
Witcher.
interesting.
This won't take long. Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
Old Vizima's ashes still smoulder, and the royal family consorts with
I've
the
no
Nilf
interest
Guardian.
in politics.
Just follow me. Let's see what happens if I do this. What is this? Mysterious note. I knew it.
Why are you...
Huh? I was...
In that...
Point for you.
The wine does taste.
I found some liquor.
Gladly.
Okay, let me just get some liquor. Which one? Give him the hooch. Oh God, we're gonna do this. I think I got some alcohol cure.
Princess Ada is
It best be gone.
Cheese is most exquisite with a red SS.
Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
Okay, I need to get rid of the hooch. Let's see. I got potion somewhere that will reduce toxic. No. Boost reflexes. No. Alcohol toxin. I only have one of those? Oh, well, I better drink it right now. There we go. Okay, I'm not drunk anymore. Oh, shoot. I didn't get that frickin' note. I saved right before I opened the box, didn't I? I'm hoping.
I knew a witcher. Peasants killed him. What a coup.
Everybody knows elves are scum.
If I run into one, I'll have him in.
There we go again.
He's liable to enjoy it. Why are you...
Huh?
In that...
None of your business, get lost. Let's see what happens if I say that.
This is none of your business. Get lost.
How dare you? Do you know who I am?
I don't. But I do know this cut that leaves the victim with one ear, one cheek, and half a jaw. People survive it, but playing the flute is just one of the things they can't do.
I'd best be going.
That was probably not the best thing to do.
The nobles were hit hard.
I'd best be going.
I'm gonna reload. God, some of these things just... So one thing I like about this game, you could, if you save right before you do things, man, you could check out all these different reactions to things. It's kind of funny. Especially if I was playing without streaming, I'd spend hours just messing around with freaking things like that. Freaking. Wow, I say freaking a lot. Here we go again. Okay, fat boy, what do you want to talk about?
I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you.
The wine.
I found...
Gladly.
Okay, so we's drinking. Some hooch. Herbal. Let's try that. That's the good stuff.
Guardian cuisine is not so bad. The chambermaids are quite fit.
Okay, now, for sure, I need to drink that stuff. Wait, what's this note? Right click. Mysterious note. The cast was done according to the guidelines and the craftsman is already gone. The craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all the other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery or find a connection between me and your superior. You know what to do about the rest. P.S. Take care of the Witcher. What? Somebody made a forgery for something, and they want to kill me. What does it have to do with Thaler? I just said something about Thaler. Okay. Oh, I didn't drink my freaking potion, did I? Wait, what's going on here? Thaler is interested in the political situations in Vizima. He's also investigating an important case involving forgery. And how do I know that? Thaler's at this party. Okay, if you weren't watching before, at the beginning, when I first got to Vizima, Thaler was in the other part of town, the low-life part of town, and he was like the head of the underworld of all the thugs and criminals and crap. But you find out later that he's actually an undercover spy for the king. He's right here. It says that he's the chief of Tamriel intelligence. So he's like the chief of the freaking CIA of this place. Okay, I need to drink that potion. But I haven't really even talked to him since I found that out yet, and he's here at the party, so I guess it's a chance to go talk to him. And Triss.
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's going to stay with me now, huh? Come on. Let's mingle. Let's mingle. Whoa. That was fast. You going to do that again? She kind of glides. She glides.
Silk is out of fashion.
With her butt crack. Woo. If I can go fast, let's see how she'll fly over here. Oh, she runs. Harold.
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast.
No money. We need only raise
The nobles
taxes.
were hit
They cannot
hardest
all
by the
be
plague.
city councillors.
Triss Merigold is the most
Vizima
beautiful
needs
woman in
an
the world.
Hey,
They shall present
could be.
plans to the We cannot
council.
all be city councillors.
Luvarden has
Kind
excellent
of cute.
taste.
If you ever watch Witcher 3, Triss is just freaking really, really cute in that one.
I knew a Witcher. Peasants killed him.
Okay, there's Count. Oh. Ada.
That cheating dwarf is here.
At the beginning of the game.
A witch and a mutant.
Oh, there's
disgraceful.
At the beginning of the game, this girl, or Geralt,
I've no interest in
took
politics.
a curse out of that
Loan
girl.
shark dared to demand repayment.
She was some kind of freaking monster. I think she's a spoiled brat now. Okay, let me talk to him first. This is his party.
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
I cannot believe I spoke to a princess. The Zerikan market is the future
I've
of
no
commerce.
interest in politics.
No money. We need only raise taxes.
Be nice.
Be nice.
The cheating dwarf is here.
Vizima needs an aqueduct.
I knew a witcher.
I shall present plans to the council. Vizima needs an aqueduct.
I've no interest in
I shall
politics.
present plans to the
I'll
council.
say the same thing. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Val, whatever his name is. You know what? I think I need to talk to the girl. I don't even know who to talk to first. I'm going to save, though, because I might not get a chance to talk to certain people. I need to do them in order. I need to talk to each one of these people. Him.
I prefer traditional feasts.
Her, and him. So that's 5 people. I think this is the one that I could probably get away with first. So let's try this. That was it. I think he's a little sauced. He's staggering.
I prefer.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
We'll speak shortly.
I need to talk to you.
We'll speak shortly.
Okay. What about this dude?
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
The remaining guests are in that room.
Okay, time to talk to her. This is the crazy girl. I can't remember how crazy she still is, so we'll find out. I think this is her boyfriend, the Count. Wet? He's wet. He's all wet.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you. I see you still wear the gemstone that, with the inclusion, the curse. She has a gemstone. Oh, there's a gemstone that freaking maybe that he used to cure her from the curse. She was a freaking monster at this beginning. Should I flatter her, or let me ask her this?
I see you still wear the gemstone with the inclusion. The curse.
Shut your filthy mouth, mutant.
But the curse may yet.
Enough! Your Highness, allow me to cast this drifter out.
We no longer desire to speak with you. Step away.
Okay, so that's...
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Oh, is she all cross-eyed?
You shall be summoned when I need you.
Okay, so this is why I saved before I talked to her, because I knew I was going to piss her off. I think I piss her off anyway. No matter what I do, it's going to piss her off. I think she's meant to be pissed off. She's a pissed off person. She's a piss person.
Milady.
Duet.
One could...
A princess. Why do you stare?
I was looking at your cleavage. My eyes are up here, Witcher. Forgive me. Finest dress pales in comparison to you.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet. I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Frickin' Triss is all cross-eyed, man.
Get out of my sight, freak.
I want to talk to...
You shall be summoned when I need you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try this one more time, because I want to see what happens if I try to talk to the dude first instead of her. Probably exactly the same thing. It probably doesn't really matter.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold.
Duet.
One.
A prince. Why do you...
He doesn't like me at all.
Forget.
Mind you.
Duet.
Your
Silence.
Silence.
I need to...
From me.
Don't be...
Okay. I will summon you.
You shall be summoned when
peon.
I need you.
I will pee on you, peon. I need to talk to Thaler.
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic. Someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Thaler, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Thaler the Fence would be.
Thaler the Fence does nothing for free.
Thaler the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, The time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Don't call me comrade, commie. I know this dude. Okay, so he's supposedly impersonating a underworld dude in the other district of town, but now that he's in this district at some posh party, you'd think he'd freaking take a bath and change his clothes. But look at him, and he still looks like a bum off the streets. Freaking Colonel Clink. Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade. Comrade. Who exactly is DeWitt? DeWitt. What's he doing here? Civilian somehow involved. Why do you want to draw me into the game that doesn't concern me? Excuse me for a moment. Talk at you later, sucker. Let's just go for the first one.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
The amphibians. Oh, salamanders. Duh. I was thinking of some kind of monster. I forgot that the bad guys' names were salamanders, and they're actually amphibians. Salamanders, not the guys.
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Is Luvarden involved in this somehow?
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Alright, why do you want to draw me into this crap?
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Dude, man, you should either frickin' clip that shit or braid it, man, but... looks like an alien with it. Hair hanging out his ears like that. Or werewolf. Yeah.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Why didn't I tell him about the frickin' letter, man? I thought I was supposed to give him a letter.
I'm done playing.
Okay.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No, politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask...
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
I'm listening.
Wait, what's this? I can give him something?
Can I ask about politics?
I thought you were a decent fellow.
When will the king return?
Everybody's asking that question. I tell everyone the same.
I hope so.
I can give him a present. I don't know what. Get more info
I
out
prefer
of him.
traditional feasts.
I guess I can't do it without knowing what to give him. Let's talk to this. This dude's got a vow of silence. He looks drunk to me. Oh, hey, here we go. I'm going to get him drunk. Wait, you know what? I'm going to try to talk to the warden again first. You know what? Wait, let me try to eat it.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
Not entirely. Similarities are evident. I am impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand in the fine arts, Your Highness?
I am impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Leuwarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals.
What?
Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
What is she talking about? I understand some of it, but who the hell's banging who? Not all men. I have no desire to meddle in politics, for instance. You may be right, Your Highness. Sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. Yeah, I ought to say that and see if she gets pissed.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
Shall return shortly, Your Highness. My curiosity will remain unsatisfied. Allow me, milady, to take my leap. Answer your dull question if you bring me what I most desire. And what does she most desire?
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
What is she for the most desire? Talk to Valid. This guy.
I'm listening.
What does the princess like to eat?
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
Damn it, did I just...
Relax, Burgermeister. The party...
I'm listening.
I gave most of the drinks to that one dude. I think I got one left.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Tamriel coat of arms. Be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite.
I got the letter.
How do...
Here's the letter.
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepis.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepis meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepis throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
How's the meat prepared?
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepis, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Where am I supposed to find it? You need to find catoblepis meat for Ada. Damn it. That's too quick. I need a miracle or magic. Triss. Okay, so I need to talk to... Who did he say knows how to prepare it?
Give me a minute.
I've no interest in politics.
You know what Morton did at the tournaments? Remind me.
Varden? This guy.
Ah, much.
I see.
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm busy now.
Damn it.
Geralt.
This is important.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepis. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Did she already do it?
Catoblepis steak. Rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms, too.
Orgasms?
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Have what she's having.
Excuse me, Geralt. I must speak with Luvarden.
I'm busy now.
Damn it. Who's supposed to know how to prepare it? I must take the steak to the princess. Okay.
Old Vizima's ashes.
Catoblepis.
Do you have something
Steak tartare of catoblepis, raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
Steak tartare of catoblepis, Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Whoa. Whoa. Gonna bone the princess. With my girlfriend in the room. Oh no. Oh no. This is not going to be a pretty thing. I think I'm going to get in trouble doing this. Let me save. Shut this door. And we shut that door. We need to shut it. Triss is going to walk in. Somebody's going to see what's going on here.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
You promise me an answer? As you command.
As you command.
I should think so.
What? Whoa, she is getting me. Whoa. And to think Triss freaking helped this happen by making the meat. Oh. Oh, it's vibrating. It's vibrating. Something bad's happening. Whoa. Kaboobies.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
Who's Decker? Declan? I placed the sensor as you asked. Not finding this party dull. About my identity, okay.
Not finding this party dull.
Anything more interesting in mind? At home, Geralt. At home.
Or just got laid, you know.
Witcher.
By a princess.
I placed the sensors as you asked.
I know. As soon as you did, I scanned all of Vizima and found the source of the anomaly.
Where?
A boy named Alvin at St. Lebioda's hospital.
How can a child be the source?
You've forgotten everything. He must have immense powers. Elder blood must course through his veins.
Elder blood?
The gift of Lara. We need to rein in Alvin's destructive abilities. Hurry, fetch him from the hospital.
I'll see what I can do. Will they let me take him?
Not readily. Your friend Shani refuses to hand him over. She has no idea what the entire city faces if he spins out of control. I don't know how to talk to her. She's your friend. Settle it with her. I'd be grateful. One more thing. Elder blood attracts creatures from the beyond. Ghosts and specters. You might find this scroll useful. Witcher.
What's the gift of Lara?
What's the gift of Lara?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Lara Doranep Sheadal was no normal elf, more like a genetic bomb. She was to couple with another genetically special individual and bear an even more exceptional child. But that never happened. Lara fell in love with Cregennan of Lod, a mage, a human. Lara and Cregennan's children, known as those of Elder blood, proved hard to follow. Thus the sorcerers who had hatched the plan lost control of their precious gene.
I'll find you later.
Yeah, I want to get her back in the lights. I want to get a good picture of her. Right there.
Witcher.
Trying to get a screenshot so I can use it for my thumbnail.
Not finding this party dull.
Anything more interesting in mind?
Damn it.
At home, Geralt. At home. Witcher.
About my identity.
Any progress?
I'm still analyzing.
Witcher.
What's the gift?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Laura Doranep Sheadal was, but that never happened.
What's the gift of?
A long, complex Laura Doranep, but that never happened.
What's the gift?
A long, complex Laura Doranep, but that never.
What's the gift of Lara?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Laura
Okay,
Doranep, but that never happened.
I'll find you.
Got a picture of her butt crack.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our spies say there's a new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
Formula. Level gain. Cool. He just gave me a bunch of new things. And the party's over. That's good. Asked me to pursue an investigation in the temple quarter. If you have any problems, you should see him and gain more information. Levarden suggests I speak with Jethro, who is a fish tech addict and must have a source. Salamandra is involved with the fish tech trade. There made me realize that my motivations are complex. Oh, that's about my identity. Yeah. Okay. And what's this? I need to complete my investigation in the temple quarter and the swamp. And the source. That's about the kid at the hospital. Alvin. Alright, what did she give me? White Rathard decoction. Contains the formula for white Rathard decoction. Restores lost vitality. Oh. I've been using that swallow to heal myself. I think this is like a stronger version of that. See this stuff here. Can't even. Oh, here we go. Significantly increases vitality regeneration. This actually. Oh, this just increases regeneration. This restores it completely. Oh wait, what's this one? Makes it possible to spot invisible enemies. Oh, cool. Got all kinds of crap in here. I don't think I read that one note that I ended up giving to Thaler. Although I read it the first time I stole it, but then I went back to a previous save, so it didn't really take. Werewolf's Wrath. I got some good stuff in there, man. Alright, let me save again. Oh, no, not there. What am I doing? Anyway, this party's over, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. And tomorrow night when I get back on this game, I will go do some of them other missions that I just got. I think actually as soon as I walk out of the party and get outside the inn, it triggers another quest that I actually have to do, and that quest takes a little while, and that's one of the major quests in the game, so that one's probably going to take part of the night tomorrow night. But anyway, at noon tomorrow, noon Pacific time, me and Darcy will be playing either Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2, depending on if we can get Borderlands 2 to work or not. But we're going to play one of the Borderlands at noon tomorrow on her YouTube channel, which is in the description in the links below. And I will be playing Fallout. I'm on the DLC Point Lookout. I'll be playing that tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will be back with this, Witcher 1, at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow night. So till then, leave a like, share, subscribe, check out the links below, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon, also in the links below. And hope to see you tomorrow sometime. Till then, have a good night and have a good tomorrow. Adios, guys.